welcome to Comeback Yoga. This class is yoga for your lower body. It's about 15-20 minutes long. Let's get started with getting ourselves a comfortable as possible seated posture. You don't have to look like me at all. You could have one leg sticking out, you could have both legs folded, you could have your legs kind of tucked underneath you. However you like to do it, with an upright posture. You can roll through your shoulders a couple times, move through your head, and wrap one arm across the front of your body, and wrap your other arm around behind you and turn your trunk, your torso. We're stretching our backs and our shoulders. Big soft inhale lengthens you up, and an exhale lets you turn a little bit more. And we'll square forward, roll through your shoulders, move through your head. Take one arm across, and then you're just switching sides, across and turn. And inhale lengthens you up, and exhale lets you turn a little bit more. And square forward, put your hands together, and rub your hands together a little bit. And place your hands on top of your legs, however you've placed them. And connect your awareness to your lower body. You might put your hands at a different part of your legs, or you might wiggle your toes. You might let your elbows, your arms rest in your lap. So notice the parts of your body that are from your waist down. Your hips, your legs, your feet, and your toes. And however you've been sitting, let's change it up. And you can turn to the side a little bit, tuck one leg under with your knee sticking out, and your other leg is sticking out in front of you with your foot on the floor and your knee up. And if you link your fingers together on the front of your knee that's sticking up, your shin that's sticking up, you can lean back a little. And again, connecting your awareness to your lower body by using your arms, your hands. Take a big soft inhale, lengthen up. Exhale and soften. You can round your back, let your head come forward. And we'll do that again. Inhale and lengthen up. You can rock back onto your heel, lift your toes, stretch out your calf, work your front of your lower leg, and put your foot down. Let's bring ourselves back to center. Put one hand on the floor, take your other arm up and over, a big stretch. You can turn your head so you're looking up. And we'll lift up and do the same thing on the other side. One hand down, other arms up and over. You can turn your head so you're looking up. And we're lifting up and changing, doing the same pose with one leg tucked under and your other leg sticking up towards the ceiling. And I'm linking my fingers on the top, the front of my shin, and leaning back. Inhaling to lengthen, and exhaling to round. You can let your head come forward. Inhaling to lengthen up. You can lean back a little, bring your toes, your foot off the floor, your heel stays on the floor. Working that part. And then place your foot down. And let's try to bring the soles of our feet together. This can be a really tricky pose depending on how much stretch you have in your hips and how you feel there. So a lot of people don't have a lot of stretch in that way. I just was born with that kind of stretch, so it's not a big deal. However you are looking here, you might be all the way with your feet on the floor and your knees way up, because that's where you are in your stretch, or the soles of your feet might be together and your knees might be all the way on the floor, anywhere in between there. And we'll do that same thing, inhale to lengthen and exhale to round. And inhale to lengthen and exhale to round. And we'll take ourselves out of that bound seated angle pose and turn, coming into table. Shift weight onto one knee and stick your other leg back. You're tucking your toes under and pressing back through your heel. Calf stretch, and also a little bit of balance. And then just for fun, we'll move into downward facing dog with hands and feet on the floor and your hips pointing up, kind of to where the wall and the ceiling meet, or you can think of yourself as making a triangle with your body. Between your hands and your feet is the bottom line of the triangle. Your hips are at the top part of the triangle, the pointy part. Let's come back down and switch which leg was doing the stretch back. So tuck your toes under and stretch back. And you're pressing back through your heel, your toes are tucked under, big stretch through your calf. Breathe in, breathe out. And then for fun, we'll do the downward facing dog pose. Hands and feet on the floor, hips pointing up. See if you can lean back a little and spread out your fingers to take some of the weight off of the heels of your hands. And walk your feet forward and your hands back, or just come up to standing, however makes best sense for you. Get used to standing up. You can look around, move through your head, your shoulders. We'll do some standing poses and balance poses. Left knee, step your left foot forward, left knee's bent, right leg's long back behind you. If you put a hand on your back thigh, you can lift it a little into your hand. And then bring both arms out in front of you, forearms together, hands together. Taking your hands to your front leg, you can straighten your front leg and tilt into the pyramid pose. We'll lift up and open to the side in Warrior Two. Flip your front palm up, do a reverse warrior. Back arm comes down along the back side of your leg, front arm curves overhead, and then we'll finish with a triangle pose. You can bring your gaze up towards your top hand. And we'll lift up, do the whole thing on the other side. Just turning, so your right foot is forward, your left foot is back. Front knee's bent. Back thighs kind of lift in your back hand, and then we'll bring forearms together out in front of us. If you straighten your front leg, you can put your hands just above your knee and tilt, finding a long line from your hips through your shoulders, through the back of your head. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhaling to lift up, your front knee bends and we'll open out into Warrior Two. Lifting up through your arches a little bit, energizes your inner thighs a little. lengthens up through your sides of your body. And you can bring your gaze past your front hand. And flip your front hand. And we'll tilt backwards into reverse warrior. And straighten into triangle last. Inhaling to lift up, turn both sets of toes forward. And walk your feet together a little bit. Let's turn one foot over. It's a little tricky for balance. Give yourself an extra support if you wanted to hold on to the wall, or if it's behind you or beside you. If you don't have an extra support for balance, you could start with the bottoms of your toes on the floor and then curl your toes and then rock back onto the ball of your foot, so you have a more like a dynamic than holding pattern there. And then put both feet down, and we'll shift onto the foot that you were moving, and your foot that was standing, holding you steady. We'll bring that into a tree. Your foot comes to the inside of your standing leg, lift up through the crown of your head, and that helps lengthen everything. You might need to give yourself a foot on the floor. That's fine. Balance is hard won and fleeting sometimes. Breathe in, breathe out. Gaze is steady. I like to put my hands together for a tree pose, but you could do any arms here. And putting both feet down, you move your hips in a circle. Roll through your standing foot, ankle, toes, and then we're shifting and moving into this balance pose. It's kind of a dancer when the top of your foot is on the floor. This leg is back a little. And again, if this balance is being evasive, you can roll on your foot. You press back into the ball of your foot and then roll onto the tops of your toes. It can give you a moment of pushing and stability when you roll into the challenge. And then step down, shifting weight onto your foot that was moving. If you're moving into the tree pose with your other foot, so now your foot that was your foundation foot is your floating foot. It comes to the inside of your standing leg in some way. So you can keep your toes on the floor here. This is a good option if you need extra, if you want extra support, or if you just don't feel like taking your foot off the floor. And again, I like to bring my hands together out in front of me. But you can do all kinds of different things. There's the cow face arms, one arm overhead, other arm wrapped around behind you. Or sometimes there's this kind of fun lifting your arms up. Releasing your arms down. Let's put both feet down. Hips in a circle and hips in a circle the other way. Let's sit back. Hands in the fronts of your legs, sitting back. And rise up, roll through your shoulders, move through your head. We'll do one more balance pose. It's the half moon pose. You're rotating on the ball, on your heel, turning your toes. So your front foot is more or less parallel with the long edge of your mat. Start to lean forward and extend your arms. You can stay right like this, or you can try lengthening and straightening your standing leg and sticking your back leg out. bend into your standing leg, put your foot down, lift up, turn both feet forward, roll through your shoulders. Let's rock onto your balls of your feet, float your heels, rock back and wiggle your toes. And we're doing the other side, turning one foot so it's more or less parallel to the long edge of your mat. Extend your arms, bend your front knee, and then try taking your back leg in the air and straightening your front leg. Bending your front knee, putting your back foot down, turning both feet forward or roll through your shoulders, putting your hands on your upper glutes, bending your knees, lean back a little, lift up and tilt forward. Now we're stretching out the backs of our legs. Pull back posterior chain of your body as you hinge into a forward fold, and you can go as far in your forward fold as you want to, including not doing it at all and staying standing upright. Bend your knees a little, inhale and rise up. Now we're easing back into a downward facing dog. Hands on the floor, feet walking back. Let's try a three-legged dog. Stick one leg back, and put your foot down. And stick your other leg back, and put your foot down. Bring your knees down. Hips come back towards your heels. Fold your body over your legs. And around your back. Come into child's pose. When you're ready, roll up. Choose a seated position that feels most agreeable. Roll through your shoulders, move through your head, rub your hands together, and find some stillness as best you can. Invite your gaze to be steady if your eyes are open. And wrap your arms across the front of your body and hold your opposite shoulders. And drop your chin toward your chest. Lift your head, take your fingertips back behind you, and lift your rib cage and your gaze. And bring one hand inside the other, putting your thumbs together. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you so much for practicing with me and with Comeback Yoga. Comeback Yoga is a nonprofit. We offer yoga and meditation classes to people who have served in the military or who are served in the military, and to their friends and families. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you'll join the community and take advantage of all the things that it can offer you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.